Hey guys, it is the Edmonton Oilers fan here today, and today we're going to be talking about what is making the Boston Bruins so good this year. And I'm going to talk about what they did at the deadline too, but I only mentioned one really big thing in the deadline, so I put some people on here, like some people that I think is helping the Boston Bruins to be third in their division. They used to be second, but now they're third. So first, I'm going to talk about this kid, Charlie McAvoy. Okay, I could go off with how good he's doing. He's a 19-year-old defense, played for Boston College. He is a very good defenseman, though. He has made some really good shot blocks. He has saved the game sometimes, which is a good young defenseman. And I'm gonna start with the defense, as I said. You know, um, Charlie McAvoy. Now let's go to their backbone, basically. Fernando Chara. Chara, he is such a good player, and you always should expect him to be that number one defender. He's 37. He's old though. He's 37 or 40. I I I think it's 39. Let me check on that. But he is such a good defenseman, and he's just their backbone. And playing with that young defenseman, as I said, Charlie McAvoy, that is just so good. And that's just good because he's gonna help McAvoy grow. So that is good. He's actually Zdeno Chara's 40 years old. Okay. Yeah. So but he's still doing good. Okay, let's talk about their back end. Their goalie, Tuukka Rask. Tuukka Rask at the beginning of the year was doing so terrible. And at first you didn't even think they were going to make the playoffs because they were doing that bad. And so they were like, okay, we have to let the backup start. And he played phenomenal. Then Tuukka Rask got back into it, and now he is playing like his number one game. He is just doing so good for the Boston Bruins in their goaltending section. So yeah, and then let's talk about the recently acquired Rick Nash. Rick Nash is a very good left winger. He plays on the line with Krejci, and Krejci is such a good center. He could win faceoffs when they needed to, and then it goes from there. He could pass to Nash, and Nash could basically net that. But in New York, Nash didn't have that number one center, so he didn't always win those faceoffs, important faceoffs. So now he's doing very good in Boston. He enjoys it in Boston. He's a very big part about their success, and he's just a first round pick. He's acting like a first round pick still. Okay, let's go. And now he has a chance to win the cup too, which is good. Okay, Patrice Bergeron, dude, he got a hat trick. He was just in the beginning of the year, he got a hat trick. That was just, as I said, he's a very good face-off winner, and he could win face-offs when you need it to, when you're in the offensive zone, needing to win that face-off to tie that game. He could do any of those. He's just that good at the game, and this is the reason why they're in that third spot in their conference. They're just doing so good. They're playing so good hockey, and I just think he's super good. Okay, now let's go over to yes, he is the rat, but he's such a good player. You can't cut him out. Like, he's just playing so good for the Boston Bruins. He's kind of like Patrick Reeves, that heavy hitter. But Brad Marchand, he's scoring so many goals. Like, that breakaway goal was just amazing. So he's just doing so good this year in Boston, and I think they're gonna win a cup this year. It's either Tampa Bay or Boston. So Boston, you better watch out because you guys have some good players, and you guys are gonna be good for a while. Yes. So that's all for today's video. That's all I found. Who's basically, well, there is some other people who I could put in. I just, there were some other people, but I just didn't want to. I mean, I didn't have to put them in. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another video. See you guys.